All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is back again today with another video for you. And today we're going to go back to pretty much, I think, the last reaction I did, which was Let's Go Brandon by Loza Alexander. Now, when I did that reaction, I was not aware that that was not a full song, and that was just his like preview and the first verse of it. So I kind of judged it, believing that it was a full song. Now, knowing that it is not, I want to be fair and come back and give him another go. Just want to say that that comment section, guys, was awesome. All right, a lot of you disagreed with me, a lot of you, but you did it respectfully. You used logic and reason, and you discussed it like rational adults, which is amazing in a YouTube comment section. I expected the pushback. All right, I even said it in the video. I expect the pushback, but the way you guys did it was amazing, amazing, very respectful, and it gave me a lot of things to think about. And you guys showed me different perspectives of Let's Go Brandon that I hadn't really considered. And me, I believe that I am an intellectually honest individual, meaning that if I get information that's contrary to my viewpoint, I will consider it, weigh it against what I believe, and then make adjustments to my beliefs if necessary. So the Let's Go Brandon has gone way beyond what I thought it was. All right, and I didn't maybe grasp the full, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. The full scope, okay, of what was going on here. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. It's cutting off the top of my head. All right. I don't like that either. Too much of. Okay, so it was, you know, I didn't understand the full scope of Let's Go Brandon and how much this was taken off because, you know, I'm not on the TikTok. I'm not in with the young crowd, and didn't realize exactly how viral everything was going. And they did try to co-opt it. All right, like I said, like I said in the last one, you guys were doing it for them. They tried to by bringing on Handicap Brandon, and tried to, you know, shift the messaging that way. So I think we're on top of them though, and I think this is actually the Let's Go Brandon is really shaking them, which I love. So I have a new appreciation for it. I still prefer the other, you know, but hey. It is what it is. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's Go Brandon. This is the extended version. Hopefully there's, you know, 2 or 3 more verses on this. We'll break them down and see how Loza does. So let's get right on into it. You know, obviously the first part of this I've heard, so I'm not going to re-comment on the first verse and stuff like that. So I'll just let it play, and then we'll pick up where we haven't heard from. Okay, we know this. Like his ass, huh? Tried to cover up and tell the people go Brandon. But we know what they saying though. You can hear the chant in every post. Don't nobody want this commie cause we not in China. Everybody hated Trump and now they out to catch a body. That's what they get for treating us like we in Squid Games. Green light mandate like he's insane. These times people waking up to everything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying mean. Okay. Okay, so that was the first verse. We already commented that on the last video, so if you want to know my thoughts on that first verse, go back to the last video I did. It's right there. From this point on, it should be all new, other than the chorus here. So let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, you know what they say.
right, come on, Loza.
Hey. For silencing the Christians.
Okay.
For burning us like incense. For putting us in prison. 94 crime bill had us list. Now you giving us
All right. So what did he say here? He said,
Christians.
oh,
Hey. For silencing the Christians. For burning us like incense.
silencing the Christians and burning us like incense.
For putting us in prison.
Putting us in prison.
94 crime bill had us list.
94 crime bill has us listed. All right. Who was a big proponent of the 94 crime bill? If you guys aren't aware, go back and do some research. Look at all the Democrats who supported that. And it was that the Hillary Clinton super predator? Is that what she was referring to? That is, I believe that's the same bill she was talking about when she made that comment. Yeah, I mean, we won't go into that. I mean, because I could talk for a half an hour about, you know, all that stuff. So we'll just let that go. But that's funny. All right, he knows about it. All right, he has educated himself. He has looked up and see who has made life hard for him and his people, and you know he's laying it out right there.
For putting us in prison. 94 crime bill had us list. Now you giving us a jab like Floyd. At least with Trump, he was giving us a choice.
Oh, giving us a jab like Floyd. All right. Floyd Mayweather, you guys aren't aware, probably the greatest, arguably, probably the greatest pound for pound boxer of all time. Ended his career 50-0. The first and only boxer, I believe, to ever be 50-0. And he was a jabber. All right. If you're not familiar with what a jab is, it's just a straight punch meant to kind of keep the defendant at a distance and set up bigger, heavier shots. So he was a jabber. So he would score points and win by points instead of necessarily winning by knockouts. But I mean, again, he was a smaller fighter anyway. But I mean, he had guys like Manny Pacquiao who was just knocking people out left and right. And so he kind of got a bad rap for being a boring fighter because he was very technical. And he set everything up with his jab. He relied on that jab and won 50 matches jabbing people for 12 rounds, essentially. So that's funny. That's a funny bar right there.
Giving us a jab like Floyd. At least with Trump, he was giving us a choice.
Yes, he was.
Left the troops.
You know, and that's all we ask. I don't care if you get a vaccine or not. You know, if you want to, good, do it. If you don't, you should have the right to do that as well. You know, that... I don't know how this has gotten so out of control, but I probably shouldn't even comment on that. I'll probably get this video taken down, but whatever. Let's go.
Jab like Floyd. At least with Trump, he was giving us a choice. Left the troops in Afghanistan, boy. And you was on vacay, iPhone on a void. Airplane mode, block number, you was gone.
Hold on. Oh, Loza. Okay. Okay, man. Come on.
Trump, he was giving us a choice. Left the troops in Afghanistan, boy. And you was on vacay, iPhone on a void. Airplane mode, block number.
You see, his cell phone, his iPhone on airplane mode when everything was going down in Afghanistan. Jesus, Loza. Airplane mode makes it so you can't receive any calls or texts. It basically shuts off communication on your phone. It's for when you're in an airplane, so you're not... You know, because you keep getting hit you're pinging at different cell towers and everything. It's just something to do with the data or the battery life or something like that. So when you're on an airplane, put it on airplane mode, whatever, you know. I just know it shuts off the communication aspect of your phone, essentially. Maybe Wi-Fi too, I'm not sure.
And you was on vacay, iPhone on a void. Airplane mode, block number, you was gone. Tried to call for help, but got the dial tone, no.
Oh, that just sent the tingles down my spine right there. Hold on, let's hear that one more time.
Block number, you was gone. Tried to call for help, but got the dial tone, no. Freedom
Tried to call for help, but got the dial tone. He's in airplane mode. Ugh. Okay, Loza. Okay, man. You're coming, man. You're coming. You're hitting some stuff here. Let's go.
Block number, you was gone. Tried to call for help, but got the dial tone, no. Freedom can't stand it. We know you a savage, and you wonder why everybody keep chanting out.
Hey, you wonder why everybody keeps chanting it. You wonder why when you're doing all this stuff, man. Yeah, exactly. Let's go.
Why everybody keep chanting out. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go.
And I just want to pause it here for a second. Last Sunday, during the Browns and Bengals game, all right, after the game, the Browns had won in Cincinnati, and I would have to go rewatch it, all right, but just based on the interviewer, I don't think this is what they're saying. But so, Browns quarterback's named Baker Mayfield. He was doing an interview after the game on the field, and the reporter's like, oh, they love it. They're saying, let's go, Baker. All right. And I looked at my wife and I'm like, I doubt that's what they're saying. I doubt they're in Cincinnati. I doubt they're saying, let's go, Baker right now. I'm pretty sure they're saying, let's go, Brandon. And they're trying to do the same thing again to it. But it was just funny. And I just remember that hearing this, let's go, Brandon, over and over again. Pretty sure that's what was going on, though. I'd have to go and rewatch and try to see if I could hear what the crowd was actually chanting. But I doubt a Cincinnati crowd was chanting, let's go, Baker. So, just a funny side note. All right.
You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, no? Hey, you know what they... Yeah. You know what they... Yeah. Hey. And they better not ban me. For real. The best lawyers come in handy. Oh, yeah. And he's better than Johnny Cochran. Watch Jesus Christ open up cases like a locksmith.
Oh, his lawyer is Jesus Christ. Watch him open up cases like a locksmith. Damn, Loza. Okay, buddy. Okay. He's got the Lord on his side.
The best lawyers come in handy. Oh, yeah. And he's better than Johnny Cochran. Watch Jesus Christ open up cases like a locksmith. I'm a monster with the truth, no Loch Ness.
I'm a monster with the truth, no Loch Ness. I mean, I'm sure we're all familiar with the Loch Ness Monster, and that it's more than likely a hoax. There's no way, 70-foot long dinosaur is in a pond, essentially, all right, without us knowing about it. So he's a, how do you say that? Hold on. He's a monster with the truth, no Loch Ness.
Oh, yeah. And he's better than Johnny Cochran. Watch Jesus Christ open up cases like a locksmith. I'm a monster with the truth, no Loch Ness.
Monster with the truth, no Loch Ness. He's a monster with the truth, but not like the Loch Ness, which is a hoax, which is a fake monster, which is not honest, okay? It's not truthful. So he's a monster with the truth. No Loch Ness. That's fucking hard, man. That's fucking hard. I love that.
Christ opened up cases like a locksmith. I'm a monster with the truth, no Loch Ness. Ain't no stopping us and can't nobody top this. Commies won't last because God is the only option. Tommy with the mag.
Commies will not last because God is the only option. So, I mean, he's bringing faith into this. I mean, this is deep, man. He's getting, like, kind of borderline deepish here, all right? I'm liking where he's going with this. I'm liking this.
Nobody top this. Commies won't last because God is the only option. Tommy with the mag, my Second Amendment popping.
Oh! Tommy with the mag, my Second Amendment's popping. Loza, man. Tommy guns? Yeah, okay, we get it. We understand that, right? I don't have to explain that one. That's hard. That's hard.
Because God is the only option. Tommy with the mag, my Second Amendment popping. Let's go, Brandon. It's a new anthem. Loza train smash and make the left side panic. Let's go, Brandon.
Make the left side panic. Let's go, Brandon. Come on.
And people need to stop acting like commies got the answers.
Yep, need to stop acting like commies have the answers, all right? Communism on paper seems like it would work, okay? It has never worked. Never. It can't. It can't because of the way humans are wired. All right? It just can't. We can't do that. That's not in our nature, all right? So that's why communism always devolves how it devolves, all right? So there you go.
The cannon, and people need to stop acting like commies got the answers.
Do not. In a perfect world with perfect infallible humans, all right, in a vacuum with, you know, abundant resources or whatever, I'm sure it would work just great as long as people themselves as a whole were perfect. Okay? Never gonna happen, people. Never gonna happen. Okay, Brandon. Okay, Loza. Okay, Loza. Damn. All right. Now he's just gonna roll it out. Yeah, there's only like 8 seconds left. Okay. That is, I like that. I like that. Those second two verses were a lot harder than the first verse was. All right. He went in on Biden in them second two. That was nice. And as far as the whole "Let's Go Brandon" as a meme thing, now, like, I understand what's going on with it. I get it. And I have softened my view on it. So, "Let's Go Brandon," fuck Joe Biden. I think it should be like a Marco Polo. Okay? "Let's Go Brandon," fuck Joe Biden. So, I'm liking it. I'm liking where this is. I did not think that this meme was going to get the kind of traction it has and blow up in the way that it has. So, possibly I was wrong in my last reaction about the "Let's Go Brandon" meme. I will admit that. It may be a good thing. It's definitely making a lot of left-leaning individuals uncomfortable, and anything that does that is A-okay with me because they make the whole world uncomfortable and they deserve some little discomfort back. All right, so "Let's Go Brandon." That'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.